let the story commence. Craig was watching Homes Under the Hammer and Bargain Hunt, and there was another one as well. And he thought it was the Homes Under the Hammer. It was another one. It was Bargain Hunt, and it was another one. And he's like, "How's it so?" I'm going to get into that. Because I've got I mean, they make like a £5 here and a £10 there, but the cost of actually getting to one of these places, Dickinson's Real Deals, Cash in the Attic, things like that, things where you see the auction happen. And he's thinking, I get a £10 here, 20 quid there, but if you're getting a train to these places or you're driving there or something, the price of this and the price of that, I mean, it's hardly worth it. I'll go once and I'll see what's getting sold, or buy something and then try and sell it later. So he went along and it was full of dafties. And it was smelly. It smelled like an old hall. Just dusty. And somebody had farted as well. Just wasn't nice. Anyway, so selling this, it was I think it looked like a genie's, one of the lamps that a genie would come out of. One of the things. To this late 19th century, possibly turn of the century lamp that started but at £20. Okay. 22, 22, 24, 25, 12, 30, 28, 28, 28, 30, 32, 32, 12, 35, 30, and went up to, and he went like that. When it got to 40, he went, went 40. What a buzz. 40 quid. You'd be able to sell that for 40. £40, 45, 45, 50. 50 is like, looking there, who's, and it was like him and this other person. It was this woman there. Like, 50. Do I have 60? 60? 60. Hand over there. 60. 70. 70. 70. 80. 80. 80 pounds. 75. 75. 80. 80. 80. 80. Is it going to 80? Got 80. Going once. Going twice. Oh, 80. 80 fucking quid. And he's like looking there at her. And she was just like sort of getting on with her business. So, where did it go? You just go over here, you go over there, you go over here, you go over there. Right. Fucking genie lamp thing, you looked at it. It looked a bit old, but 80 fucking quid. It better have a fucking genie in it. And so he got it and he paid with his card, and that was it. Was it 75? 75? Well, because he went to 75 and they said 80 for her and she didn't go 80. So he just went back, right. Well, it's funny you should say that because that's what happened. And then after it, he went, wait a minute. And he went back to the guy and he said, excuse me, he actually had to pay about 90. He said, why is it 90? I said, auction fees. All right, and tax. Right. All right. It's quite a lot if you got to go to 75 to up to 90. And they went, all right. He said, can I see the receipt? Can I see the... He went, Sorry, what's this 80? What's this 80 here? I thought I heard that. I thought, what's this 80? That's how much it cost. And then we've got the, I didn't, it wasn't 80, it was 75. No, I heard him say 80. It has down here 80. I know, but it was 75 to me, and then it was going for 80. Somebody else is like maybe going to get it for 80. And then said 80. That nobody else went for 80, so it should be 75. Once it's the final, the auctioneer's decision is final. You should have known that at the time. He went, this is shite, by the way. You watch your language, sir? This is shite. No wonder nobody comes to these places. Shite. Gonna have to ask you to leave, sir. Fuck this. And he left. And he was sitting there with a fucking lamp outside in the car park. Like, this is fucking pish, man. Fucking 90 quid. These hidden fucking fees. It didn't just go for fucking 75. They bumped to fucking £5. They got mixed up. This place is fucking useless. This is shite. He was saying all that out loud. And then he felt a horn. He should have went, oh. It was her. He went, oh, hi. You were one that. She's like, yes. Oh, looks great. Looks great. She says, I'm sorry. I just heard you there, and I was going to actually say it to you. Wasn't that supposed to be 75? It was going to, like, they were asking for 80, but never went to 80. That's what I was saying there. Did you hear me? Was I saying that out loud? You were. Huh. What's your name, by the way? I'm Craig. Mary, how's it going? It's my first time being here. Can they do that? Can they just go, oh no, we said 80. If you're bidding at 75, if you've went like that, 75, and they go, okay, so £100 going once, going twice. If you agree to that, if you pay the payment and all the rest of it, you've got to pay it. If you know what I mean, if you've paid it, it's done. It's like a kind of referees thing before the whole VAR thing. What was that? I don't really watch a football. She said it doesn't matter. She says, listen, sorry if this is a bit forward. Would you like to go for a coffee? He went, a coffee? Sure. Just over there, okay? And it was a fucking cafe. Nero. Let's go over there. So they went there, and I kind of waiting in the queue, and he was thinking, what's this all about? And I can have a blueberry muffin, and in fact, no, it's fine. Just a latte, please. Is that a large or I don't know? Is it, what are you having? Oh, just get what you want. I just don't know how long we're going to be here. Oh, just no. I'm got the time in the world. If you have, a large then. A large then. And then they sat down, and he said, so this is your fault. Sorry. Oh, no, God, this feels like he said this feels like a date or something. I mean, I didn't. I just said it's okay. No, I just want to have a coffee. I could tell it's your first time. I thought, it'd be quite good to chat to you, just talk you through it. Or he said, hold on a wee second. She said, oh, you rubbed your aftershave in. He said, aye, how do you think that's daft? She says, no, I think that's really clever. That's the way you're supposed to do it, so it kind of rubs into the skin and doesn't just evaporate. Because if you think about it, if you were to look at it under a microscope, you're basically getting like beads of aftershave resting on your skin, right? So it's like, imagine these big globules. the side of that globule that is like next to the air will evaporate into the air. It'll vanish. He says, that's exactly, yep, that just vanishes. And it's really just the surface, the side that is touching the skin, that is really going to stick to the skin. He went, yep, that's right. So you're basically losing, like, if I imagine that's the globule and that's it resting against your skin, like that. It's just that wee bit at the bottom. The rest of it just evaporates into the air. So you're losing about 90% of it. That's right. He says, you really know about numbers and things like that. She says, I do it. It's because I know about auctions and things like that. And he said, so that's why I rub it in, because then you're getting all of it on the skin. You're rubbing it on, nothing gets wasted. It's all the skin, rubbed into skin, and anything else is rubbed into hands. And that if you're speaking with your hands, if you're chatting with somebody, you're speaking with hands, but you're basically wafting the smell of the aftershave. It works in so many ways. And and because you're smelling there, so you've got it there. So if you go like to somebody, sorry, what's that? You can lean out and like, what was that? And then they go, I was just saying. If you're in a club and it's a bit loud, you can go, sorry, what's that? What? And then they get a wee bit closer and they go, I was just saying. Oh, it smells nice. I was just saying. And she said, I think you are the man for me. And he went, sorry, what? You're just the man for me that I'm looking for to get into business with the auction stuff. Oh, me? I'm a complete newcomer. She says, I can tell you know about numbers though, as well. She said, the lamp. How much do you think the lamp's worth, seriously? He said, I don't know. In fact, would it not be worth this? She says, how so? What? Explain to me. Is that not like how it works, like with art and paintings? If it sells for like 20 million, it's now worth 20 million. If somebody buys it for 30 million, it's now worth 30 million. And she went, no, sweetheart. And he went, right. She said, in the art world, perhaps, but this is just a lamp. Now, I'm going to offer you £100 for that lamp right now. What would you say? £100 right now for that lamp. Because that would make a profit. I actually spent 90 on it with the fees. 90? But how? Well, they stuck the £5 on for some reason, and then the fees. Fees? Oh no, that's not you can opt out of that if you and then she said some sort of jargon he didn't understand. Oh fuck, I don't know anything. She said, it's fine, don't worry about it. And went like that. Don't worry about it. And he went, oh, like, and she went, you alright? He went, aye, fine. Your face has gone red. And he went, it's just, I just need to take my jacket off and all that, and it's just a bit hot in here. And she said, do you fancy me? And he said, oh, this has gone rather fast for me. I think I better leave. And she went, no, I'm sorry. I was just a bit too forward. Listen, let's get back to business. We'll make this purely business. I will buy this from you for £100. 150. And she went, oh, 125. 140. 132. 135. And then she said, how's about, I'll buy it for £300. 300, but you must give me a kiss. And he went, all right. All right then. All right then. He went, all right then. Can you make it 305? Why? It's just a thing. It's a thing in a game. I saw in a video, there's a really good gamer. There's a guy that's really good at games. And it's are you playing video games? You play video games? No, just I know somebody who knows somebody who no, I don't like, no. What did I say? Games? No, this is rugby. It was a famous score in rugby. Oh, I love rugby. Ruggers. And she went, deal. And he said, right. And she went like that. 100, 200, 300. Let me just go in here. £5. £305 to you. And he went, I can't believe this. That's a profit of now. And she went like that. And he went, and just as he was about to kiss her cheek, she went like that. And they kissed on the lips. That old trick. That old trick. That old trick. And he went like that. Not cool. What? Not cool. Not cool. And he said, I want the fucking lot back. Sorry? Give me the lamp back. Give me the money back. No. He got the 305 and the lamp back. And he went, I'm away. And she went, I'm sorry. It's just a little trick. I'm sorry. Please don't leave me here alone. And he left. And he went home. And he went, he's looking at the lamp, right? And he went, he thought, he gave he didn't even know he was doing it. He gave the lamp a wee kind of rub like that, kind of clean. You know, it's just something you do. It's something you do. Because the genies and all that. Fucking genie came out. A genie came out. Filled the room with smoke, purple kind of smoke. And went, "You summon me. Whomsoever release me shall be granted 3 wishes. What is your first wish?" He went, "Oh my God. First wish, unlimited wishes." "It is granted. What is your second wish?" "I wish I want the auction. I want to go back in time to just before to the auction place, and do that." "Granted." And he was outside the auction place just before that, right before he went in. Right, and the genie was there. Wish number 3: lock all the doors. "Your wish has been granted." All the doors got locked. Start a fire inside. Fire started inside. Everybody's all screaming, banging to get out. And he went, "Oh, another wish. Have what's her name? Out. She's out though." And then she came out, but she was like charcoal. He went, "Another wish. She's back to life. Back to life. She's back to life, but seriously burnt." And he went, "No, right. Go back again." They went back again. "Right. Have her out here." And she's out. And she's like, "Oh my God. Oh." "Right, now lock the place. Lock the place. Set the place on fire." Right, started fire up. Everybody's screaming to get out. Right, and now, like, drop elephants on the place. And fucking elephants started like raining down on the building. And Mary had ran like fuck. She's just freaked out with the whole sight of it all. Right, and now make it rain all over the world with tiny elephants that size. Like, you know, elephants about that size everywhere. The whole world's raining with them. And the whole place started raining. And it's like, because we're falling for such high heights, they were splatting. They were splatting against the ground. Because they were quite heavy. They weren't like drifting to like fucking snowflakes. They were like splatting. And he went, everybody was fucking losing it. And then he went, this is my last one. I don't really know where to take it after this. So just like blow up the whole world. Blow up the whole world. And the whole thing fucking went kaboom. Like that. Like a Death Star. But he was still alive. And he said, "How am I still alive?" He says, "Because you're in a kind of bubble sort of thing. You're the spirit just decided to talk to him in his voice." He says, "You're in a kind of bubble sort of thing, outside space and time and it." He went, "Right." And then finally, just put everything back to where it was before all this. Put me back outside the auction place, just back, and then just you go back to being like in the lamp, inside the auction place, back in there. And then, bang, everything's back to normal. And then he walked into the auction place, and everything happened again the exact same way in the coffee, in Cafe Nero. Right down, I'd go like that, right? And he went like that. And she was like that. And then just as she went like that, to turn, to get him, to trick him, he went like that. Not yet. The end. Thank you. Shiter as fuck says bag of walnuts. Shiter as fuck. 305 out of 10, thank you very much. I thought I'd give a wee bit of romance going into March here. Wee bit of romance.